Hello everyone, welcome to Sew Paper Crafts. My name is Lorraine. Today I'd like to do a flip through of this journal that I've created using a kit from Create with Scrimping Mummy, and the kit is called Victoria. I'll just show you how it looks. Like that. It's a beautiful kit. I've done it in two parts so you can access journaling here and from this side as well. I've got this little charm here, and this is just a tie made with some wool I crocheted along, trying to use up all the different things that I've got. I shall put links underneath of the Ko-fi where this can be found. So I've stitched around here, and I've added a smaller element here and some washi tape, and these are all actually from her kit. I might have added some other things, but they've all been from the same creator, which is Amanda Charlesworth. I love this. I've used it as quite a lot the way through. These images are also, I think they're a freebie actually, and they're from Amanda, and I've added some more, well, some words. I just thought I'd write them myself, and this lovely bit of ribbon here. And I always like making little clusters. It also strengthens what you're creating. This is obviously it's a belly band, but I've gone and put quite a number of pieces, and these are all from another kit of Amanda's, which is a French ephemera, and some are from freebies that Amanda has provided. I always print on the back, because I love it to feel like it all belongs together. And if you're doing something vintage, I think it works well if you do use a tea stain paper underneath. So all these you can write on. Lots of writing space, and there's two. They've got French words on. I've just gone round with distress ink. You don't have to, because not everybody likes distress ink, and that's fine, but I do. So I put it on, and I just made this little band using some ribbon. I stitched it. I stitched it before I glued this together, and then I went and stitched around securing this, because I realised that every time you pull things out, it was going to put some stress on it. I did that to keep everything together. this is just a beautiful page that's in the kit that I didn't want to do anything with. There's enough there, loads of interest. There's lots of pages you can write on there, so I feel that works well. This is a cluster. This is this lovely paper that's in the kit. I just wanted to use it throughout. I've got a pocket here, put some cards in. This is a little bit of modern from my stash. I've gone all the way around here. I forgot to mention, well, you can see that I stitched the lace on here. That's Amanda's as well there. You know, they're all Amanda's. And this, I love this little tuck as well. I mean, it's simple. It's a very simple thing to do. There's still lots of space for writing if you want to, but there's a lot of interest if you don't want to. If you might want to just put a photo on, and that's fine. I don't think I can pronounce that, so I'm not going to. and this is one of the backing papers as well in the kit. And we've got a lovely tuck up there, and there's space for you putting other things on, and I love this stamp. So I did do another stamp here, just put some other little pieces here to add interest. You know, they link in with the French Victorian feel. This was a bow stamp, and I thought it worked really well. Stitched around that as well. You don't have to stitch around everything, but you know, I like doing it. I enjoy it, and I enjoy stamping. It's totally up to you how you want to create things. These are also from Amanda, and I can't remember just now if they were a freebie. So I apologise for that. So this is the other side of the journal. I've just put this ticket on here, and I've left it. Sorry, I just had a little glitch. So this flips out, and I've put well, it's a fussy cut of something I stamped, and I was too nervous to stamp on once I'd secured this in. So sometimes that's why I go and fussy cut round, and like this one too, so that you can add them, and it adds some interest by having some dimension to your work. This one's pretty. Love that. Just added a little bit of washi tape. I think these little things work well. I can see there's a little bit of shine here. I'll just go over it with a white pastel. And it takes it off. A little bit of washi tape there. this doesn't need anything, it's just lovely as it is, and some space if you want to write, or you could put a photo over it, or you know, anything that you wanted to. And here's one of those lovely ladies. Little bit of modern from my stash. I had to go at colouring in. I need to improve. Then this ephemera is also, I can't remember if this is part of the kit or the French kit, but I'll definitely put that there. And I just decided to add a little bit of lace along here, just for some interest, and why not? It's very delicate, that lace is. I remember when I bought it that the lady said that people used it to make little curtains for doll's house windows, which you don't forget stories, do you, when people tell you that. So here we go with that. They're lovely pages. I really enjoyed making this. Oh, a lovely blob on there as well. I'm really good at blobbing. There you go. So that's that. That's one of the backing papers, as I've mentioned before. Little envelope. Reduced this here. This is one of Amanda's backing. I think it's a freebie. This is a lovely piece, a lovely pink. Just put a word there, and a little butterfly. And I've inked around. I've inked around a lot of things. Oops. There's a little bit of lace there. Of course, I've stitched around. I find also that if you're doing a single, if you're not backing it with another piece of paper, when you stitch around, it does make it firm to slot into something. If you don't want to sew, it's fine, but sometimes you need your paper needs to be a bit firmer. This is actually a backing paper that I've shrunk down, and this is a backing paper as well. So I have shrunk down some of them, but I've actually used every page of the kit in different ways. I like this one. I'm not going to say it though. You can say it in your head. Joy of living is lovely. The joy of living. And that's a lovely tag, isn't it? I've just folded a ticket over. Here we've just got another little journaling space here. I've stitched around here and put lace and stitched again. Yeah, you can put that like that, or yeah, that holds that down, doesn't it? I just fussy cut this this lovely lady image. It's really pretty. This is where we got Vogue from, isn't it? From the French fashion. It's a nice little bit of lace there. I love this one as well. This one's really sweet. I hope you can see it. Just sitting there, resting, maybe having a chat. And then I've reduced another piece of ephemera to fit into here. To give more dimension. I haven't gone round this one with the ink, but you can see it doesn't look wrong either, does it? So I'm happy with that, just as it is. Whereas this one I've gone round. I used two different kinds, two colours. I used one that was a purple, and I also used one that's a red, what it's called a Bordeaux. And I think it's nicer sometimes than using vintage photo to use something that's got a little bit of pink in it. It's I don't know, it seems to make it quite gentle. Obviously the purple isn't gentle, it's in your face, but I like it. And this is a little bit of gauze that I've stitched on. There's still space there for writing, and here did a little bit of stamping. And again, that actually was on a separate piece of paper, but because I've put it on a tea stain paper, it goes very well. This was one of the papers that it's a full sheet, but I've shrunk down and folded it over to make these two pockets. And I've used one of those bows again, which I really took with. You forget sometimes what you've got, don't you? So I was quite pleased when I found it. I like that. So just tied that with some ribbon. And there you go, you've got space to write. Secret writing. A little bit of stamping here. I've added little things on here as well. This is added on. So some of the pages had bigger images of this. I shrunk it down to make a different kind of look, and then there's some stamping here, and just adding butterflies. It picks up on the page here, and I've used obviously purple around because I thought it went well, but I could have used pink, but I don't think vintage photo would have worked at all. So I hope you like it. I'll just say that the signatures I used, they were sewn in with the wool. This is what you call a sock weight wool, and it actually is really strong, because it would have to be if you're putting your feet into socks. So that's why I've used that. I thought it went well, you know, with these. I forgot what they're called, but I'm using them as page turners. Tabs. There is a brain in there, honestly. Yeah, so I did that. It was really, really fun, and I'm just loving doing these journals like this. This is the second one I've done. I think I'll do something different next time, but I shall go back to this. The paper that I've used on the covers is textured, so I don't know whether you can see that, but this textured paper is, well, it's a card, and it gives strength. So as I've got them folded over, this is really lovely to hold, and it's sturdy. Yeah, so that's my journal. Thank you for following along with me. Happy crafting to everyone, and stay well. Thank you.